Managing Indexes. Hey there, and welcome back to our journey through Pinecone index operations. Today, we're diving into how to connect to an index, manage it effectively, and delete it when it's no longer needed. Along the way, we'll cover some key ideas, like how connections work, how to read index statistics, and how to use namespaces and organizations to keep everything organized. Let's get started. Connecting to the index. So, once we've created the Pinecone Python client and set up a serverless index with our desired settings, the next step is to connect to that index so we can start adding and querying vectors. We do this with the client's .index method. Just pass in the name of the index. The resulting object, which we usually assign to index, comes with its own Python methods for interacting with the vectors inside. Connecting to the index continued. But, keep in mind, if we try to connect to an index that doesn't exist, we'll get a 404 error. Yep, index not found. Index statistics. Now, one of the most useful Pinecone methods is describe index stats. It returns helpful details, like the number of vectors stored, how full the index is, and the dimensionality, which should match what we originally set. It also shows an empty dictionary for namespaces. Let's pause here and talk about those. Namespaces. Namespaces let us split an index into smaller, organized sections. Think of it like this. Maybe you want to keep different datasets, or even different versions, neatly separated. Namespaces let you do that. When using a namespace, any queries or updates are limited to just that section. For now, we'll keep things simple and stick to one namespace. But later in the course, we'll explore working across multiple namespaces. Organizations. Now, organizations are key when it comes to managing access and billing. Each Pinecone project lives inside an organization, and each project can have multiple indexes. So, the structure goes like this. Organizations at the top, then projects, then indexes, namespaces, and finally, individual records. Organizations, continued. There are two types of roles in an organization: owners and users. Organization owners? They've got full access, billing, user management, all of it. Users, on the other hand, have limited access. They can only work on projects they've been assigned to, and it's the owners who invite them and assign them as project owners. Deleting indexes. Finally, if an index is no longer needed, or it just doesn't fit our use case anymore, we can delete it. Use the .delete index method. Once it's deleted, it disappears from the list indexes output. But, important note, deleting an index also removes all of the data it contains. So, delete with caution.